if you've been asked to evaluate an expression, probably is a good idea to understand what that means in terms of what to evaluate an expression. So an expression is a mathematical sentence, but it's not a sentence, actually a mathematical phrase. These are all examples of mathematical expressions. And as a mathematical expression, you see there's no equal sign, there's no equation going on. It just says, okay, x plus 8. So that's an expression. All of these are expressions. And let's say we want to evaluate this for when x is -2. It simply means take that number and substitute it in. Take this number here and substitute it in where the x exists right there. So we're going to do that first one, and we're going to have -2 plus 8, which is 6. So evaluating that expression for x equals -2 gives me a value of 6. Now we're going to go to the next expression, and we are going to evaluate it for -2. So in the place of the x, we're going to put the 2. So we're going to have 2 and then -2, then plus 8. And now we're digging into some of our arithmetic and getting back to order of operations. We recall that 2x means 2 times x, so this will be 2 times -2. So this will be -4. Apologize on that. -4 plus 8 for a grand total of 4. Evaluating that expression. Moving on down, same idea, just making some small changes as we go along. So now we're going to have 2 times -2 and then -8. So 2 times -2 again is -4. So that means we have essentially -4. So I'm starting out like it's as if I say I'm owing owing $4, or I have a 4-foot hole, or I'm in the debt for $4, and we're taking away 8. So I owe 4, I'm taking away 8, which means I'm actually owing more now. So for a grand total of -12. And then the last one there, we now have 2 times -2 squared, just replacing the -2 up here down into my equation here for the x. So now I have -2 squared times 2 minus 8. And then going to my calculator, or just doing it in your head, squared means times itself, so -2 times -2 is 4. So this will then be 2 times 4 minus 8. Some of you, if we plug that into your calculator, it's going to tell you it's -4. Just recognize that that would be wrong. You need to make sure you're smarter than your calculator on that math. So now we have 8 minus 8, because 2 times 4 is 8, so this is 0. We'll just do one more bigger one here and then let you go. Same idea, we're going to substitute in all of these values. So I'm going to have, just so we can show it here as we go along, so it'll be 2 times 7, do that in the blue, minus, oh, I'm sorry, it's y. The y value is 5. Then minus 7 plus 24 all over 2 times, and then my x is 7 and my y is 5. Did I substitute everything in there the right way? Looks like I did. Then I start doing my order of operations. I will have 10 minus 7 plus 24. You'll notice that I oftentimes will maybe do an extra step and not simplify too much too soon, because I find that when I do too much too soon, I lose track of negative signs. Working too fast often does that for most people, so slow it down, show all the steps. In the top, then I have 10 minus 7, which is 3, plus 24, over 2 times 2, which is 4. We'll carry this down to the next row, 27 divided by 4. And then since 27 is an odd number, 4 is even, it cannot be reduced. I will leave it as that. Improper fractions is my preference, and most of your future math teachers as well. Mixed numbers are nice if you're trying to explain it to others, but for our sake, we're going to leave it as an improper fraction. There you go, folks.